Yeah, don't ask me a thing.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Red. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Big way. 89.
Now Rivers. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
Load it. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Rivers. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Second and 10.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Check 26. Light. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Rip left.
A first down throw here for Rivers. He's got Burton here. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Mike, check 33. Hey, keep it up.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And this effort won't be enough. Them a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they give you the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Draw play. This is Carson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Handoff to Chris Carson.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do it? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Wait.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I got you. Check 9, check 9. Red, red. Check mark 33, check mark 33. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Seahawks nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He gives it off to Carson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
a gain of 2.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, Carson. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Carson.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
to Greg Olsen.
2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They run it with Carson, and he's going to battle his way down right around. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
From the shotgun, Wilson, and it's caught. He's got it. Number 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Don't get nervous now. Zero. Don't get nervous. Switch. Red. Hey, ready, split.
Throwing Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rivers on first down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
41-yard line.
180.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Mike, check 33.
Cluster. Check 33. Check it on. Check. Hey, Delta.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They run again with Carson. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
The tackle made.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 63 yards.
8-yard line.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back him up 5. That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 13-yard line.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Wilson. And it's caught. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
And we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open is Olsen. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Greg Olsen.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
Let's go. Pick it up. Alert.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
16. Colts 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields, and Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Keep it skinny. Hey, Rocket. Wait, 89.
First down, Rivers. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Mike, check 33. 33.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't alpha. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Down to lose 1. Mike, check 33. 33. Watch the pass.
Throwing again on second down. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Check to Orange. 54. Orange. Ain't no such thing. 12.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch your leg. Hey, watch. See the skinny. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Mike 54.
White.
54. Hey. Check it out, Reed.
Close to right.
Mike 54.
To throw again. Rivers. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back now in Indianapolis.
Colts 7.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Ready. Black 15.
54 Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Orange ball 4. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, let's get that ball. Yeah, let's get that ball right here. Mike 54. Mike 54.
On first down, Rivers. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch your slap. Watch your slap.
Orange.
54.
Hey, easy.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, defense. Let's go.
Throwing again. Rivers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I know he ain't got it.
On third down, Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted off by Jamal Adams. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Fighting through. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing on 1st down, Rivers. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
49-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. From the gun, Rivers. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
There on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
33. Here we go. 33. Check like 33. All day, every day, any day.
Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rivers again. He's got Jack Doyle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the Seahawks' 19-yard line.
Now Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Kill.
Hey, 79! 79!
Mike 27. Hey, check.
Rivers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
brings up 4th down.
Now Rivers on 4th down. A good throw here, finding Pascal. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.